Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are good. In the previous video we have done session number 4, chatting with the contact. Today we are starting a new session, creating and publishing web pages called blog. So if you want to publish any information on the worldwide, to express yourself, share your knowledge, or allow the readers to comment on your post, so is it possible or no? Yes, it's possible. So it is possible to have your global presence on the internet when you write a blog. The person who is writing a blog is called a blogger. Anyone without any technical knowledge or of programming can write the blog on his favorite topic and establish himself an expert. It means it's not require any technical skills for writing a blog. Anyone can write the blog according to their choice or whatever they want to write, or they want to express their view. Fine. A blog is a combination of the words called weblog. A log is the official record of event. Example, we can take an example. Teacher maintain a teacher log to record the daily activity that are carried out in the classroom. In the same way, if we are using the blog, so where a person can write or post information related to his interest or activity, express his idea or opinion, or share his knowledge through writing article on specific topic. What are the important feature of a blog? Internet connection is required to publish a blog. If you are writing the blog offline, then connection required for publishing only. If you want to publish, then connection or internet connection is available, should be available. Fine. Next one is, a blogger can interact with the reader by answering their question and regularly updating the content after the reader have given comments related to the pages. This enable the blogger to establish trust with the reader. Reader means who is reading the blog, they will ask the question, they will write the comment also. So in this way it's an interaction with the blogger, right? Next is, to write a blog we need a blogging tool. There are so many tools are available. Mostly we are using weebly.com and sitebuilder.com. Fine. Next point is, blog can be written on any topic related to business, education, legal, travel, marketing, advertisement, health, sports, etc. Blog contain text and picture, but we can attach the audio and video we can add to give the more information, right? Most blogs are free for public, but some bloggers may ask the reader to register to access their content, or by the writing blog they can earn the money also. Fine. Next is, blog can have more than one page and the front page will be posted in the last. Fine. Next is point 2, remember to write a blog. If you are writing a blog, you have to remember some points. Understand your target audience and have a clear understanding of their interest and what to do they want to know about. It means whatever you are just writing the blog, it's a clear understanding of that what you are writing and what is the interest of their audience. So you should know about these things. Next is, select an engaging topic and interesting also. So give the interesting title. And next one is, make sure the blog is well structured. Fine. Next is, organize your content, header, body of the text and footer in the layout shown in the figure 2.5 like this. I will show you the figure also how the layout is of the blog. Next is, the blog should be written in a lucid language. It means whatever you are writing, it should be easy to understand. Fine. Before posting the blog, make sure you have done the proofread of your post. It means whatever you are just posting, just read once again, just check any error is not there, error should not be there, and fix your formatting also, and proper formatting must be there. In the last you have to add the CTA. CTA means call to action. Call to action, why it's using, it is used for the reader who is reading the blog. It is subscribe to your blog or download an ebook, read a related article of an, or even comment also. Next is use social media like Facebook etc. to make your blog popular. So this method of marketing offer a huge potential. I told you about the figure. This type of layout basically we are using for writing the blog. Is a left slide bar, it's a header, is a main content, right slide bar, and this one is the footer section. Whatever main content you are writing, you will write here. Is a left slide bar, right slide bar, and header. Whatever title you want to give, you will write the title name in the header section. This is the basic layout for writing the blog. Next is basic layout. I already told you. I explain also what does it mean to host a blog. Once the basic plan to write a blog is to ready, we have to host the blog and select a domain name. Domain name is called, the another name we are saying it's a DNS. DNS, it is an internet service that translate domain name into IP. IP means internet protocol. What is the use of DNS? DNS works as it enable communication between your computer and the server, so that anyone can find your blog on the internet by typing the domain name. Domain name is the address of your blog. The another name we are saying is the URL. URL full form is Uniform Resource Locator. It should be browser to see your blog. It should be unique and should explain your topic in the short. Suppose we are taking some examples also. We want to just write a blog about the car, we will write it, and there are some website that offer blog service for free. There are website name is given www.wordpress.com, www.blogger.com, www.tumblr.com, and www.weebly.com. This is the mostly we are using www.weebly.com. Fine. These all are website that offer blog service for free. Next is making an account with WordPress. Now if we are using the WordPress, how we will create an account in WordPress? Firstly, what you have to do, you have to open the browser. In the address bar, just type www.wordpress.com, press the enter key and select the option blog. If you are a new user, you have to click on, you can see there are two options, one is login and another one is get started. If you are a new user, you click on get started. If you have already using and you have account, then you have to click on login, and after that you just fill the username and password. You will be able to enter in the WordPress. Fine. If you are a new user, you have to click on get started. Fine. Next is first step is, if you want to create an account, you will get the screen is like this, creating a site. There are some question it will ask what heading you want to give. You can give the site name. What will be site be about? But it means whatever blog you want to write, you have to write the title, or what about you want to write, you can give the name. What the primary goal you have for your site, you can choose any one option. Fine. Next is how comfortable are you with creating a website. You can give the marking also 1 2 3 4 5. If you are beginner, then click on 1 and click on continue. Fine. Next step number 2, you have to give an address to your site. Choosing a common and short address will ensure that visitor to your blog can remember the address easily. The address must also be related to the subject of blog. It means whatever blog you are writing, that should be related to that subject. Here we are going to see that how to make a blog about cars. So we have chosen the address as cars avatars. The first option displayed, namely caravatars.wordpress.com, uses the wordpress.com is the domain here, and it's free to use. The other options listed are available with the premier plan, that is paid. We have to pay money, and after that we can use that. So we are using a free one. You have to choose carsavatar.wordpress.com by clicking on the select to the right of this address. Fine, it's a free. Step number 3, choose a plan that is right for you. If you want to choose a free, then you have to click on, you can see this screen. There is one option, start with free tab, this one. Just click on this option. After that you will choose your domain name, and next one is you will get this type of window, create your account, choose please enter your mail address or choose a username, password, and after that continue. This is step number 4. Next step is 5. You will get this, if your account is created, then you will get this type of window as a welcome to WordPress window. If you want to write a blog, you have to click here. Is the right option is there, you just click on write, and you will get a main screen. You will be able to write your blog. Fine, this is the steps you have to follow. If you want to step number 7, if you want to activate your site, log in your email account that you have used to create your WordPress account. In your inbox you will find a message from WordPress. It means you are getting an SMS, getting a message or email on your mail ID. After that you will get one option, click here to confirm now. You have to click on that option, and the WordPress account will be activated. A message will be displayed that your new account and email have been confirmed. Fine, this is all about the creating an account. Next is making a post. How will you make a post? In the preview window, click on the right tab, is there, this one. Once you click on right tab, on the right side to start making your first blog post. Fine, when you click on right button, the following screen will be displayed as shown in this figure. Sorry, it's in the next figure, like this way. Fine, you can add the text also. You are able to see this cursor is blinking here. You will just start writing or start typing. After that, whatever font style you want, bold, italic, whatever you want to set, you can set from here. Next is to upload media. If you want to upload media, then this option is there, add media from Google, free photo library. You can just select the photo from the photo library also. Fine, next is contact form and payment button. Using the free plan from the WordPress, we can store up to 3 GB images, 3 GB of images. To add any picture to your blog, simply click on the media button from the display drop down list. These all are the option. You can choose any option, and after that you can select the picture from that place. Fine, next is if you want to select the picture from the media library, you can add it. Next is adding media from Google. WordPress allow to add image from your Google account. You have to click on the same way, add, and after that select the media from the Google, from the drop down list. Google will request you to connect through its Google account. So connect through Google and click on the connect to access the image on your Google account. The screen will look like this. Fine, whatever picture you want to just browse, you can click on it, and after that inserted. Next is adding contact form. Contact form allow the blog visitor to get in touch with the blogger through their suggestion, feedback, and comments. Click on the contact form. The screen as shown in the figure like this. You will get this type of contact form like this. It's showing the name, email, website. One option is there, add new field, cancel, and insert. Fine. Whatever information you want to add through the contact form, you just write the information. If you don't want, then the one bin option is there, you can just delete that option. This field, suppose this field you don't want, you click on this option. Fine. Next is you are able to see this type of form. One is bin option. This one is the pencil icon, is used for writing or filling the information. If you don't want, then remove field. If you don't want to see this field, then click on the bin option. The field will be deleted. Fine. Next is setting. You can customize the notification setting for your contact form. Click on the setting tab and the screen will look like in the figure like this. Click on setting, enter your mail address. Fine. Multiple email address can also be typed in the box separated by commas. When a visitor fills in the contact form, notification is sent to all the email ID entered in this box. Fine. This is the notification setting. The subject of the message that will be sent to the blogger can also be customized by clicking on the text box title. What should be subject line be? Type in any suitable text and will be used as a subject line for the notification email. Right. So these all things about inserted contact form. Next topic, inserting link, proofread writing and other setting tool we will do in the next video. Till time you do reading of these all options and try to do the practice also. Fine. This is the session number 5. Whatever left we will do cover in the next video, assessment, and whatever topics left we will do in the next video. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.